In the bustling city of Port Harcourt lived a young woman named Grace. Her beauty was legendary, skin smooth as river stones, eyes that sparkled like stars reflected in water, and a smile that could make even the sternest market woman pause mid-haggle. Grace wasn't just beautiful, she was captivating in a way that made people forget their own names when she walked by. But Grace's beauty was matched only by her poverty. She lived with her mother, Mama Grace, in a small room behind the old mechanic's workshop. The zinc roof leaked when it rained, and the walls were thin enough that they could hear their neighbors' conversations word for word. While other girls her age wore the latest Ankara prints and carried designer handbags from Dubai, Grace wore the same 3 dresses, rotated carefully to make them last. Grace's father, Mr. Okoro, was a security guard at one of the multinational oil companies. Her mother sold vegetables at Mile 1 Market, waking before dawn to arrange tomatoes, peppers, and onions in neat pyramids that caught the early shoppers' attention. They weren't poor, but they weren't rich either. Grace watched her classmates at the University of Port Harcourt arrive in their father's SUVs while she took the packed buses that wheezed and groaned through the city's traffic. Every evening, as Grace walked home from lectures, she passed through GRA Phase 2, where the wealthy lived behind high walls topped with electric wire. Through iron gates, she glimpsed manicured lawns, gleaming cars, and young women her age stepping out in clothes that cost more than her father's monthly salary. The sight filled her with a longing so sharp it felt like hunger. One day, she whispered to herself, watching a girl not much older than herself emerge from a white Mercedes, dripping in gold jewelry, "One day, I'll live like that." Grace's best friend, Blessing, often joined her on these evening walks. Blessing was practical, content with her simple life, but she understood Grace's dreams even if she didn't share them. "Grace, you know contentment is the greatest wealth," Blessing would say gently as they watched the rich girls through the gates. But Grace's heart burned with ambition that felt bigger than contentment could contain. The turning point came during her first year at university. Grace's father fell ill with a stroke that left him partially paralyzed. The medical bills drained the family's small savings like water through a broken pot. Her mother's vegetable business couldn't cover both the hospital costs and Grace's school fees. The university gave her a deadline: pay or forfeit her education. Grace sat on her bed that night, staring at the admission letter that had once filled her with such hope. Her dream